Yo, what's going on, guys? CultofMush back at it with another video, and in this video, I want to talk about the RX 480. So many of you guys have sent me messages wanting me to talk about this new graphics card from AMD. I haven't uploaded a video in a little bit. Allergy season has been absolutely destroying me. You guys can probably tell that by my voice, but I am getting better now, and I really want to talk about the RX 480 because I think it is fantastic. I think this is very exciting for every PC gamer. I know there are fanboys on the left side and the right side, AMD and Nvidia. We're just gonna forget about all of them because the fanboy talk does not matter. The RX 480 is set to be a premium video card retailing for just $199. AMD is saying that this will deliver a great VR experience, which is very surprising because right now, VR capability GPUs go for around $500. I always take statements like that with a grain of salt, but if they can deliver on that, that's fantastic. And I really think AMD is doing things right with the RX 480 by promoting a cheaper video card. I've always noticed that whatever the case may be, AMD can't really make a dent on Nvidia when it comes to higher end video cards. Even at that $300 range, let's just be honest, the R9 390 is a better video card than the GTX 970. You cannot argue that, the benchmarks show it. At times, I have sided with the GTX 970 in terms of value if there was a sale or a free game bundled in. But 80% of the times, the R9 390 is just a better video card than the GTX 970. And even though that's the case, the GTX 970 is still the best-selling video card on the market. It's just hard to understand. I think that's the case for a lot of reasons. The primary reason being that at that $300 range, whatever video card you buy is gonna give you good performance. So say you want to play X game and it's getting 55 frames on the 970 and 65 frames on the R9 390. Well, to the majority of people, they don't really care about that difference in frame rate, even though it is significant, because 55 frames is still really good, and people are like this where they see Nvidia as the top tier product. That is not true at all, but that is the casual mindset, that Nvidia is kind of like the tier 1 product and then AMD is the tier 2 product. That is not correct at all. But the casual consumers of PC hardware, that is what they think. You really can't argue that. I don't know how that mindset developed. I don't know if it's because all the top streamers and YouTubers seem to promote a lot of Nvidia cards. Whatever the reason is, it's irrelevant. Higher end video cards, people always seem to flock towards Nvidia. Now, why I think AMD promoting a $200 video card is genius is because that is the budget that Nvidia has always struggled at. The GTX 960, the 2GB model, was $200 for a while, and that was an absolute ripoff compared to the R9 380, which you could get a 4GB model of for $200. So I think AMD, instead of just promoting the hell out of higher end video cards, I think for now, they should just concede that market to Nvidia. Them to go after the market of people that are looking for lower end video cards. And guess what? That is the majority of people. The majority of people are not looking for $300 to $500 video cards. The majority of people are looking for video cards that are $250 and less. And I think AMD promoting the hell out of this RX 480 that's set to be $200. Now, they are saying it's just starting at $200, so I'm sure the ones with better coolers are going to be like $220, $230. Whatever, that's a fine price. That's the price that new PC gamers and people with a lower budget, which is like 80% of the market, are gonna flock towards. And while, like I said before, the difference between 55 to 65 frames to the casual market isn't seen as something dramatic, if AMD can offer a lower price video card that's gonna perform a lot better than the Nvidia equivalent, that's gonna be amazing, because if the casual consumer sees that an Nvidia video card for $200 is playing a game at 35 frames per second, and the RX 480 at $200 is playing a game at 50 frames per second, well, that's a very big difference, and I really think at that kind of a difference, a lot of gamers are gonna flock towards the RX 480, and I think people that are on a budget are more open-minded, because they have to be really selective with what video card they get. I'm not out here to say that rich people don't know what they're doing with their money. That's not the case at all. It's your money, do whatever the hell you want with it, but I just think those on a budget are really picky about what graphics card they get. And if AMD can really create a market for themselves at these lower budgets, that's gonna pay dividends for them in the future. Let's create a video card at a lower budget. Maybe we won't make as much money off of it, but we'll get people into buying AMD video cards, and I really think this has a lot of potential. And especially if this can offer premium VR experiences, I think this will be huge. And they are saying this is going to bring high-end graphics performance to the masses at just $200. And if this delivers, I really think this can get AMD back in the race. Because right now, let's just be honest, they're getting smacked by Nvidia. And all the Nvidia fanboys are cheering for that. And some people seem to think I'm an Nvidia fanboy. I'm not. I want AMD to do well because if there's competition in the market, obviously that's the best for the consumer. Stop thinking about AMD versus Nvidia and start thinking about what's best for yourself. And if the RX 480 delivers, that's gonna be best for the consumer because Nvidia then has to react. I've always said that Nvidia does a pretty mediocre job at the lower end video cards. The $150 to $200 video cards, I think Nvidia just doesn't do that well at pricing those GPUs. And if AMD can offer a video card that smacks Nvidia's GPUs at that price, Nvidia will finally have to react and that'll be the best for the consumer. Forget about AMD versus Nvidia right now. Everybody should at least be supporting AMD and wanting them to get back into the race because if AMD goes away, that is horrific news for the video card market. Just absolutely terrible news. So I think this RX 480 has a ton of potential. I can't wait to see the exact benchmarks of it. But if it does what AMD is saying it's gonna do, it has a lot of promise. So I want to hear what you guys think in the comment section down below. Are you going to pick up an RX 480? I think I probably will because it's just so cheap and I'm so interested to see how this video card performs. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. I hope to make more videos in the future. Sorry for not uploading too much. Just been dealing with some stuff recently. So thanks for watching and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.